this is made to order on normal and hard. The quest giver is located sort of on the back side of the bank, so basically the guild ship entrance in House Kundarak is just on the other side of this, where I'm looking now. So you get the quest up here. Hop down in here to find it. And there's one other quest in here that's a level 12 quest. Alright, and we're just going to go in on normal.
One of Haywire's trademark speaking stones is embedded in the wall here. It appears to be beckoning you.
Danger. Yeah, interesting. I'm finding the items with the boxes without my search item on. I'm going to try to probably switch for this, just to make it a little bit, because there's going to be probably a lot of traps in here. Fair number, anyways. And don't worry about these lumps of coals. They're pretty useless. If you see adamantine ore, they could rarely drop. You want to pick that up.
Haywire's voice crackles through the speaking stone. Blast! Maybe Vale was right. It's probably a bad idea to salvage the Marant.
So here's the first crest, and if you look on the map, it's due south, so basically you cross over the top due south. You want to make sure you don't fall down there. There is a way back. You can get back up, but obviously you want to just cross that without falling down, and then come back up. Alright, I'm just going to explore a little bit here. Not really explore, this is kind of the way to get out. A lot of traps in here. See, I thought I saw a box back here. Nope, no spot. So unfortunately, have to kind of, let me put the hireling on stand his ground. Hope he won't set off the trap. So there it is. So a lot of some of these boxes are sort of after the trap, but we can jump far enough over them to avoid damage, or avoid the triggering the trap, I should say. Kind of going carefully here because I'm assuming there's probably more traps up ahead, or there could be anyways. This is just a shrine. I'll go ahead and open it up. Oop, my open lock. Get my open lock item on and see if I can get it. Failed on a 9 without my item. Succeeded on a 15 with the item, so 9 was barely a failure. So again, I don't really have a great lock skill. I haven't put any ranks into it since level 2, but because of just itemization and lock DCs in general are lower, it's not too bad. All right, so now we're gonna kind of follow this east, and we've come down a little bit. We'll just drag him and the hirelings, of course, right in the lava. Let's bring him in here this way. And so now we're going to go kind of go the east path. So again, we just, looking on the map, we went south, got the crust, came back here, and then going east, which actually might be, come to think of it, might be, can't remember if it's required or not, but I don't think there's a crust this way though. But I know there's at least a couple chests at the end. Yeah, these guys are evil, so Holy Retribution should work. Pretty good. Alright, so we want to follow that path to get to the next crust.
I think my golems are watching over the crest, and that means they're watching you.
And the golems give us a healing curse, so we definitely want to get rid of that ASAP. It looks like the hireling already did that for me. And here's the second crust. And so now we'll just follow this path. we're back here. I'm gonna just have my hireling stand their ground. Now we're going to kind of go to this west. So we just kind of follow the path the whole way, and it sort of kind of leads us in the right direction.
Haywire's voice crackles through the speaking stone. My new golems are fire hardened by the magma. Best be on your guard around them. As I'm walking, I just use the right mouse button to just kind of make sure I'm pointed in the right direction. And we missed it. We missed a, or I should say, I missed a socket. So let's see where I missed that one at. Might have unfortunately been way back at the beginning.
so there's one area that I just missed here, this crest. I've got to remember to get this before going forward. So before going here, we have to go north to get the crest, and I forgot about that. So good memory jogger there. It's been a while since this is a quest I haven't run because of all the traps. If I'm not on a trapper, I might skip it if I'm not going for max favor or if I don't need the 5,000 favor.
A sound like thunder echoes from the cavernous halls to the east.
The battle-scarred Marut pounds against the door, threatening to bring down the mountain itself. Haywire stands in the center of the room, his right arm gleaming in the light. It appears that the genius inventor has experimented on himself.
All right, I'm going to pause it while I go back to the quest. Nothing too interesting here. I'm just going to grab an item, retake the quest, and then pause it while I head back to the quest to run it on hard. This is made to order on hard.
One of Haywire's trademark speaking stones is embedded in the wall here. It appears to be beckoning you.
And again, you pretty much just, other than that lower part, we'll have to remember to get that north passageway. You want to just follow the path, and I usually put my right click and hold my mouse in the center of the rails to make sure I don't fall off as I'm walking. That sort of positions me in the right direction. Nope, trap. It's probably on the other side, but let me just search. I'm going to go back here, see where I missed that trap. Maybe that is the trap box for it. Looks like it, way back there. Alright, I'm going to give myself, or my hireling, fire resist. Seems like he's taking a lot of damage there, fire damage there. Put him on hold, or on hold his ground. See if I can't find the trap box.
Haywire's voice crackles through the speaking stone. Blast! Maybe Vale was right. It's probably a bad idea to salvage the Marut.
So orange names are frequently champions and can drop chests. Since we're running 3 levels over, 2 levels over the modified quest level, we have a lower chance to get chests for remnants. We're still at a couple thousand remnants, but we're going to be, next, or as soon as we start getting to where we're running 2 levels over, then we'll start getting remnants a lot faster. And at some point, you'll never have to worry about remnants again. that's a shrine to the left there. We don't really need it, so I'm not going to use it. And for the most part, I'm able to, on hard, I'm able to self-heal no problem. All right, so now we're in the lower section, so we have to remember we want to go east, but we need to go north first. That's what I forgot last time. And we'll fight the golems on our terms here on the rails, not on the lava. Alright, so we first go north. Get this crest. Then we go east.
I think my golems are watching over the crest, and that means they're watching you.
And remove that curse if you want to heal yourself. That's crest number 3. And we might as well grab this chest here. Armored agility, so that's pretty cool. We get some arcane spell failure for, or no, this gives us improved dodge if we use that. So that's a pretty cool item. I'm going to save that for sure because we might, in light armor, we might at some point max our dodge out. We're not even close now, but once we start getting all these Reaper bonuses and such, we're at a 10% max chance. We're at 5%. Once we have more invested in a Reaper, we'll be to the point where we do have that issue. I think that's just a chest there. I'm going to skip it this time. So I'm really liking opening with the Holy Retributions against a mob of evil enemies, just because it takes a lot of them out right away and mitigates damage and etc. These golems are not evil, but the Durger are. Healing Curse. And so I'm probably going to want to go to maybe stock up to about 50 potions at least. Alright, so now we just keep following the path. That lowest level is the only place where we have two crests in one path. And then again, I always keep the right mouse sort of centered on the rail, and as I'm moving forward, and it keeps me from falling off. And again, I'm just not very good at the Mario stuff, so every little help I can get, I'll take. And there's a level 12 quest in here too, where we're gonna fight with Durger, and they've equally trapped that place a lot. Unfortunately, my Hireling's still gonna run over the trap if I don't have him stand his ground, but there we go.
Haywire's voice crackles through the speaking stone. My new golems are fire hardened by the magma. Best be on your guard around them.
Alright, well, we got 2 remnant chests there. That's nice. And we have the last crust. Alright, this, as a reminder, this left path is a shrine, and we want to go to the north path for the end fight. And I'm just going to right click and keep myself positioned on here. Oh, nice remnant. I'm just going to have the Hireling give me some spell points back before the end fight. It's not super difficult on hard, but on Reaper I'm sure we'll use one or both of those shrines as well. But for hard, this is good enough.
Sound like thunder echoes from the cavernous halls to the east.
So on Reaper, we're going to have to make sure this hireling stands his ground because when he steps in the trap, he also damages us potentially.
The battle-scarred Marut pounds against the door, threatening to bring down the mountain itself.
Kind of a funny series of security doors.
Haywire stands in the
Like,
center
how does he
of
even
the
breathe?
room, his right arm gleaming in the light. It appears that the genius inventor has experimented on himself.
Alright, I'm just going to pause it while I get back to the quest giver. So nothing too interesting here. I'm just going to grab an item to sell to a vendor and then take it again since we're going to run it on Elite. And that is made to order on normal and hard.